Hey, I'm Elizabeth, Tru2itt Connections. Welcome into today's Pick a Card. Can't wait to see you in the comments. Let's dive right in, you guys. Don't forget, I'll pull all three together at the end. And I can't wait to see you next week. I will be live. Card 1. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. How have you been doing with the topic of teamwork? How have you been doing with connections in your life? Are they getting disconnected every time you turn around? That's been happening to me. And without a lot of feedback, just people ghosting me, etc. Is that happening to you? And there's just not a lot of communication. I've reached out, I've talked to directly, I've talked to people around the group, trying to figure out what is going on. There's a huge disconnect. That is what 3 of Pentacles in reverse looks like and feels like. And what I recommend, my guides are telling me, is to explore my own feelings, step back, see the big picture, and focus on what I need to say. We are in this entire week and moving a little bit forward into kind of like a revenge energy, astrologically speaking. Join me on the lives if you want to know more. So choose your words carefully, your thoughts, positive self-talk, so you can go back to this person, to this group, and use your throat chakra, use your voice to explain the difficulty you have communicating. And most likely, one person is dominating that conversation. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm too funny. As I try to communicate with you, it got disrupted. So just stay focused on what you need to say. I feel many of you will be dominated in a conversation. So stand tall, be positive. That's my dog Pippa. I probably should start over, but it's just such a great example of circumstances dominating what we want to do and interrupting what we want to say. I hope you get it. Let me know if that keeps happening to you. I've literally had my heart broken this week over disconnections and no one communicating with me about the situation. And it's a serious repeat of the energy March of earlier this year. So if you're going through it again, understand it's to revisit the things you learned back then and standing your ground, communicating in a really thoughtful, good way, even though other people aren't treating you the same. I get it. I love you. Let's go to 2. And again, stick around. I'll pull all 3 together. Pentacles again. Some of you are having this issue with work, money, work teams. Some of us friendships. Some of us your mom. This is strong, motherly, loving, nurturing, faithful energy. So if you're not getting the connection, the communication you need, and you have your mom and you have the ability to reach out, try that. I think there's a need to reconnect, to tell your mom or a significant person in your life how you're feeling, what you need to say, what's in your heart. This is about not only communicating that, but tapping into your heart chakra. There's a lot of love here and a lot of love to share. Some of you may feel like there's an imbalance in what you're giving and receiving, give. Maybe you need to step back a little bit, do some self-nurturing for yourself, especially if you're like me and we don't have our moms. Spiritually connected, yes. But do I have her to help me now? Not necessarily. So I'm going to be this person to myself. A lot of positive self-talk and nurturing and patience with yourself. And just take this time as we move through the holidays with patience and understanding, especially within your own heart, so that you don't feel very alone and unheard. Okay, let's look at 3. 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh, we're just feeling like nobody's really listening. 3 can be a crowd. Tell me about it. You guys get it? And many of us, these friendships, these connections that you have put so much into, are they really working? Are they draining the life out of you? Are you even paying in a way, like taking this person to lunch, subscribing to their channel? What are what is going on where you're giving, 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 and they keep shitting on you? There's a definite imbalance on what we're giving and receiving. And I hope you don't feel that way with me. I just love this card. Normally it represents celebration. It does celebrate good communication and good connections. That's what we want to strive for. For some reason, and let's go into the collective reading now, this new moon was, for me, how was it for you? New beginnings? Like where? I feel like doors were slammed I didn't even expect. And I can only guess, for me and for all of you, that we have to pull back, focus on what we need, what we can give and receive, what we need to say, and not try to do all of this collaboration and teamwork. Maybe for you and maybe for me, we're trying too hard with people. And in that fact, I can pull back. I'm okay being alone. I'm not lonely when I'm alone. And I understand many of you need this support and teamwork. But make sure that you are heard, you are not dominated by other people, and that the balance feels good for you so that you can actually, if you think about the 3s here, start to plant some new seeds. Nurture projects and ideas and connections. Nurture your heart and throat chakra and know when to say it, what needs to be said, and to whom. And don't feel like you need to put baby in the corner because no one likes you and they don't want to talk to you and they ghosted you. It's their loss. And I love you guys and I appreciate you tuning in, watching, checking in with your intuition and letting me know how you are. What questions do you have that I could pull cards for you on? I do want to point out there's a lot of earth energy here. So we're talking Taurus, Virgo, heavy Capricorn. So again, take the lead in your own life and don't necessarily count on others to support you no matter how much you support them. It can be a real slap in the face. And understand where the solid connections are that make you feel joyful and happy and helpful. This is water energy, you guys. We're missing a lot of fire and air. I think that our thoughts are all over the place. And there's some stuck energy here. In my best download and advice that I'm getting right now is don't act on it. Process it, step back, find balance within yourself, and do not seek revenge. It never helps. This world is full of it, and that's the last thing we need personally. I do hope this helps you all. Thank you for sticking around. I'm sending you a lot of love and strength and balance. and positivity. Mwah. Peace.